are not able to attend and wish to appoint a proxy to vote on their behalf are reminded to fill in a proxy form and submit it to the Office of Administrators of the scheme. For more information, please call 370-2900 or 3168-900.
Your station of choice.
This is RB2.
And calling all innovative entrepreneurs on December 11th, the Jabu Dialogues lands in Francistown to unlock opportunities. Brought to you by BDIH in partnership with UNICEF Botswana. Join us to connect with regional opportunities, supportive services, and a vibrant community of innovators, including experts from LEA and CEDA. Don't miss out. Follow us on Facebook and register to attend BDIH Jabu Dialogues on the 11th of December 2025 at Crest the Palma Hotel in Francistown. Entrance is free. Botswana Digital and Innovation Hub. Innovation is happening here. Come and join us. Jabu in the building.
First Aid Corner. First Aid Corner.
As you know, he joins us every Wednesday at 11:30. Let's talk about cancer First Aid Corner. Morning, Papa Osiam.
Good morning, sir.
Get festive. Whole December.
Yes, sir.
You have your plans already? Yeah.
Nganna kaya Cape Town.
Arangana. Ngana.
How nan tuda?
I guess I get registered. I get shot. So I get registered. I get shot. But I was having a chat with somebody who got Cape Town. I don't see the fuss in Cape Town. I'm not staying there for 8 years. So I'm like, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, so I get, but anyway, enough of ice break. Very so let's get to it, man. How are we? How are you getting us ready for this festive season?
Good morning to your listeners. So today we are going to engage on preventable causes of death in road traffic crashes, Botswana. So we can all believe that we always going to have this road traffic accidents.
Yeah.
But now, how do we prevent death when we are faced with this road traffic crashes? Because, like we indicated last time, there was a studies done. I think it's the University of Botswana by some general surgeon.
Yeah.
They did an autopsy study in 2015. For 900 patients from road traffic crashes. And from that study, you can be seen and say 68% of those patients died from preventable death. Number one, they died from hemorrhagic shock, like losing alarming blood volume, which we can arrest or prevent or arrest. Again, it's like an open tap. The first person to come into contact with that victim should have bandages. Has not the bandage, worst case scenario, at least should have basic essentials of first aid. This tap is fully open. How do I come up with ways to close it? Because people die from 2015, it showed 900 patients died, my guy. And 68% of those, we could have saved them. And it continues to show a nice have when you have a first aid kit in your car. It's a must.
Yeah.
Yes. So, fellow countrymen, first aid kit because that first aid kit could be the lifeline for somebody's mom, for somebody's...
Or yourself.
Or yourself.
Yeah.
So people must just get into the habit of always having first aid kits in their cars.
And fire extinguishers.
And like we always highlight, Scooby, whenever there's a road traffic crash, the risk of fire is always alarming. So it makes sense to always have a fire extinguisher, like you are saying.
Yeah.
And having basic first aid is no longer a nice have. It's now essential. Given our demographics, Scooby, Halim a very fatal road traffic accident along the Trans-Kalahari. Thuso ya go ta in quite some time.
Yes.
But if you are fortunate and a guy passes by and don't have a first aid kit, Scooby, we can bet whenever moto mad, it's not brain surgery. You somebody must find a way. Go tshwana ela le thombo Scooby ko lapeng ha le dude. Ha ona le rekere wa boga and le misa go tswa. So the same principle applies. Ha motho a tswa madi Scooby,
Identify Horatio Hakai and try stop.
identify and find out gore a tswa hakae o bo khona go irang o ka emisa go tswa ga madi mo. And also Scooby, there are also other modalities around gore when people are involved in fatal road crashes, what is our response plan as a country? Because Scooby, but when you find a fatal road traffic accident, who do you call?
Yeah.
Mobozana, we have public ambulance services, that is 997. You must make sure you call that number. And whether they come or not, it's a discussion for another day. And also remember, whenever there is road traffic crashes, there is always that risk of fire. So you must always make sure that you call 998. That is your fire rescue services. And also, Scooby, another comment. You know, it still beats me. I'm trying to maybe you can make me
Understand or make sense
this.
of it. Yeah.
You know, Scooby, I've attended to fatal road traffic accidents. And when you check Molifau, you see a helicopter hovering around. And I'm like, but if we had a very solid trauma system, Scooby, that helicopter will land here and we get this guy to definitive help. But Mobosana, it keeps on hovering, and it still beats me or condemn me. Are these guys providing community policing? They must also. It's not a political statement.
No, I understand.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
It's not if we could have some measures in place to try say, can we have now Radvanse, service, ya first aid that can access people from anywhere, from air, from water, like that. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, road traffic accidents are always going to be there. Remember, we also used to have an alarming challenge of HIV/AIDS, and the country came up with very solid response plan. But we're having a challenge of road traffic.
Let me just there's a hope it's not one of that friend of ours. Radio, hi.
Hi, people died. I think you the around.
Yeah, it's because Mola speaking. But
Yes, I am. You know what? Now I think one of these responders about the police that are to do. But about a prerequisite for Halahaba license to have those vehicles. Other by a certificate is fire, is a first aid, at least level 3. Before we issue this with this license, have this. And then the lessons that first aid the fire they are open everywhere. Anyone can actually go there. I will personally without waiting for company who is we're going to train you like this. Because they can actually save you in the family have.
Yeah.
In many cases, only the case because and sometimes get a regular passenger driver. Can you please stop and try and see if we can assist? The driver will be like, I'm not that. And maybe I should have done something or a highly considered here.
All right. No, thanks so much for your input, Sheila. Thanks so much, Outla.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. She shares the same sentiment.
Yeah.
It's a we can do better as Botswana.
No, we can do better, Scooby, because the reality is that people continue to succumb to preventable death in road traffic crashes, and we don't have a very solid, cohesive response plan, no, mo Botswana Scooby, wherever you are, when you come across a road traffic accident, what do you do?
Is it not a call to private guys, private entities who can come up and say, no, offer the service?
No, it's because remember, Scooby, it's a systemic issue.
Because I don't want us to we politicizing it to say the government is not doing much. For people who are listening in now, maybe can they have their own private entities and they offer that service?
Yeah, probably it could be another, but the bottom line, whether you are private, public, or what, when you are confronted with a fatal road traffic crash, you should have some baseline knowledge. How do I get these people the right help?
That's what the caller was saying.
Yes.
Or at least actually by level 3, level 1. I don't know what she was talking about, but you understand better.
Yes.
Or at least base ya molelo ya ing.
Yes, from an individual perspective, Scooby, just make sure that you have basic first aid training, basic fire marshal training, and hella at a national level. Now we must start thinking of ways, how do we prevent people from succumbing to road traffic crashes when they're in the remotest parts of this country? In a very fatal road traffic accident. How do we get them help? Because remember, it's an open tap. It doesn't. It's an issue for your lanta must have baseline knowledge. I've managed to address the bleeding. How do I get them the right help? Who do I call?
All right. The take-home message is, let's try by all means read to Telerona as individuals to try help or and assist where we can. And the plea is, let's make sure that by the time I get now we have the first aid kit in the kits in our cars, and obviously that includes the gloves. Because thanks so much, Jabu Aretsale. Social media presence, contact details, my brother.
Yes. So our Facebook page, Kiona Emed Care. We are accredited with BQA HRDC for first aid training, fire marshal training. And we also accredited for international trauma life support, basic life support for healthcare providers. Our contact number, 72265642. 72265642.
Thanks so much, my brother.
And in closing, Hela Scooby, we would also like to implore people to always, take rest. Fatigue is also a very, dangerous thing. Just make sure that every now and then you rest.
And also excitement. Let's control the excitement, because it's through that excitement that we miss your terrible. Thanks so much, Jabu.
Thank you very much, sir.
11:44.
First Aid Corner. First Aid Corner.
A o batla thuso ya KYC? Romelela thuso molaetsa mo nomorong ya 72770437 o bone dithuso. With Stanbic Bank, you can now update your KYC in our Tuso WhatsApp chatbot. No delays, no queues, 24/7.